We're back to the channel for another video. Last video we got our low pressure fuel pump installed. Now we're at Sheetz getting our E85 topped off. So we're going to be doing between like an E30 and E50. So I just put 7 gallons in of E85 and then we're going to top it off with 93 and see what kind of mix that gives us. We are going to be tuning the car today with Mikey. I already have the flex fuel tune on the car, base map number 1. So I'll take you guys along for all of our revisions and we'll see how it turns out. Let's go. Traffic do any polls right now, so we'll probably come back out later to check that out. But we are at E39, so basically E40 right now.
Wi-Fi connected.
And yeah, Mikey advised us to go between E30 and E50. So I mean, we're basically right on the dot, E39 and change. So yeah, if I can get any polls in, I will record that, but we might have to come back out later because there is a lot of traffic right now. So we made it back to the garage and I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of those 2 pulls that you guys saw there. So the first one that you saw, we did have like a hiccup at like 5,000 RPMs. And then the next one you saw, we did pull pretty strong through everything. So that was revision 2 and 3. So the first revision was just the one that I was stuck in traffic. I ended up getting just a little baby pull in just so I could send it over to Mikey. And it was basically just at like low boost just to get it dialed in as far as what the ethanol is going to do with this car. And then we tried increasing it from there. So that bogging that you guys saw, I thought it was fuel cut because I thought we were maxing out our fuel system since we do have stock injectors, but we do have that bigger low pressure and high pressure fuel pump. But what actually was going on is that the car was dumping fuel in because there is currently a bug. I don't know if it's a bug in this current ROM or if that's how it's always been with this flex fuel tuning with the Cobb flex fuel kit. But Mikey said that he really doesn't have much control of the fueling. Like he can tell it to add fuel and it just keeps adding, like he can't control it. So it's kind of better that he's only able to add and the car is only able to add and it can't pull. But when I do some of those pulls or when it hits that like 5,000 like bog, when I look at the access ports, it's showing like 4,300 PSI of fuel pressure. And that's basically what he's telling me is happening. So basically the car is dumping fuel in and causing a misfire or it bogs and then it pulls through. Because then the car will lean itself out and even itself out. But the last revision that you just saw, that was smooth and it just works. It does make slightly more power. I'm going to guess somewhere around the 450 to 460 wheel horsepower range right now. And that's only because we can't control fueling perfectly yet. But once we are able to control that, we are able to raise the power some more. So that being said, Mikey does have a meeting or a like Zoom call with Lance over at Cobb Tuning, and they're going to go over some of the logs that I've sent him. If they need any more logs, I will get those sent over to them because we're trying to figure out what is going on the fueling side when it comes to this power level with the flex fuel kit. Now, I know you guys were really hoping to see this car on full steam with the E85 tune this week, and so was I, but I mean, I started filming this maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I didn't want to leave anyone hanging, so this is our update video with the flex fuel, as it is working on flex fuel. We just can't increase the power until we fix this bug that's in the current ROM or the current software of the flex fuel. That's all I got for you guys this week on the 22 WRX. We are going to be jumping back on the STI next week as we just got another pile of parts that just came in, and I'll show you guys those in just a second. So over here we just got our shipment in from Import Image Racing and Rock Auto. So from Rock Auto, we got a whole new AC system. We got a new compressor, we got new lines, we got a new condenser, and we got a new expansion valve. And I'm not excited to do that because on this car, it's actually inside the car underneath the dash. So we're gonna have to take out the passenger side glove box area, the blower motor, just to get to that valve. So I'm not looking forward to do that. There's really no information on it, so we are going to be venturing out into that, but we really need to get this swapped out. It is actually cracked on the housing right here, and one of the O-rings down there is bad. So I just wanted to replace everything so there's no issues. And when we do that, we have a brand new Koyo radiator to go in to replace our factory plastic one, which who knows when this thing could explode. I have driven in a few STIs in the past, many years ago, and the stock plastic radiator actually exploded just from over time and heat cycles. The plastic doesn't like it. And just since we're here too, I am going to be replacing all the hoses with some brand new stuff, IG thermostat, and a Torque Solutions billet thermostat housing. So we'll go over all of those parts in the next video. But this is what we got to do. This may take 1 or 2 videos. Like I said, I'm not sure how in depth it's going to be to get this expansion valve put in. Everything else seems pretty accessible, but it's all I got for you guys on this one. Until next week, see you guys.